What's going on, guys, and welcome back to another episode of Astraeos Season 2. Last we left off, what did we do? Oh yeah, we tamed Aphrodite, as well as going on our, basically, labyrinth cave. So yeah, we got the, what was it, the artifact of the Massive? Speaking of Massive, we got the Dreadnoughtus that we tamed from Extinction, and we brought it over here. So I could play around with it a bit more, because I probably won't be on Extinction very often. Only when, like, something important happens. But yeah, anyway, we got the artifact of the Massive and the artifact of the Hunter. So I'm guessing this is the Hunter, yep, and then this is the Massive. Alright, so, and you might be wondering why we've got scuba gear. Because I found out where the last artifact needed for the Medusa boss is located. And it's basically in this underwater cave. So we're going to go back underwater, and we're going to see if we can do this. So we're going to bring the, I'm thinking for the cave itself, we're going to bring our Deinosuchus. We're going to bring Pancroc. Yeah, because he'll be really useful for the cave, because he's super strong. Got him, and I cleaned out the base a little bit, make it look a little more spacious. Oh, I also bred up this, this guy named, Thyla. He was all blue, so I figured I'd keep him. His name was Dionysius, I named him. I think he was, like, the god of, like, wine or something like that, and he was, like, I guess the son of Zeus. I'm not 100% sure, but he's one of them, and, he got, like, a mutation. I think it was into... Yeah, it was into oxygen, so we're not using him for any breeding. We want, I guess, 24... Let me see. Hold on, let me get the coordinates ready. 24.5, 22.9. That's what we need for this ocean adventure. So let's head over there. We'll fly over to the location, and then we'll go underwater and see if we can explore this cave. So yeah, that's what we're going to do in today's video. Get the last artifact needed, and then next episode, we're going to fight Medusa, the first boss on here, which is pretty awesome. Oh, I also want to tame an S Cerato at some point, because apparently those guys are knockout tames, unlike the normal Ceratos. The normal Cerato, there's like a special way of taming it, where you have to, like, basically use this, like, concoction, like this, like basically alcohol or something like that, and you gotta feed it to one of your creatures, let the Cerato attack it, and then it will get, like, drunk off its mind, and then you can passively tame it while it's drunk. Which is a pretty weird way of taming, but you know what, whatever. Well, anyway, the S Ceratos are just traditional knockout tames, so we could just knock those guys out. So if we can find a high-level S Cerato, then I will definitely tame it at some point. Alright, there's an owl griffin that... Okay, Rock, get out the way. There's an owl griffin that piqued my interest. What level are you? Okay, there's a 135 male. We could try that. There's a Gigantoraptor. I'd like to see what level that is. Maybe we could go after it in a future episode. Okay, where did it go? Where did the male go? Well, let me just see what level this guy is. You are... Wait, you're the 55, right? No, 45. A Paleo Gigantoraptor. Okay. That's interesting. It's getting dark, so we're going to up the gamma. There it is. Of course, you're all the way over there. You're in the ocean. I don't want you to get knocked out in the ocean. You know what? I'll tell you what. I'll come back for you. Right now, let me just... 145 female Basilosaur. How you doing? I'm just going to see if I can find this cave. I think that's it right there. Hold on, let me get my scuba gear ready. With some of these, we're going to use up the remaining durability we have on some of these before we move on to the better scuba gear that we had. Alright, this is it. Let's go in. Alright, it's loading in the cave. Wait, hold on. I almost forgot. Switch into the Deinosuchus. So this is supposedly where the last artifact is. There's a surface point. Oh, there's like a breathing area. I can't see anything. I don't know where anything is. Alright, that's... I want my inventory. There we go. Switch back to the scuba. Dive down. Oh, Jesus! That scared the hell out of me. Oh my god, that scared me. Alright. I think I know where we're going. Do I know where we're going? Probably. I didn't even think about jellyfish. What if jellyfish get us? I should have brought the basilosaur. Yeah, I didn't even think of that. Maybe we should bring the basilosaur. Maybe. Alright, no point in wasting the scuba tank. Yeah, I did not think about eels and jellyfish. You followed me all the way up here. Get out of here. Yeah, you know what? I'm gonna go back. I'm gonna... Oh, piss off! That was a Tylosaur. I'm just gonna mark that down so I know where it is. And we're gonna come back with the, what's it called? The Basilosaur. Because, yeah, I did not even think about, like, the eels and the jellyfish. I knew there were gonna be, like, a bunch of megalodons, maybe a mosasaur or two, but I didn't think about the eels. That'll definitely slow us down, so... I'm gonna come back with the Basilosaur, and then we're gonna do this. Oh, there's an owl griffin right here. What level's this guy? You are a 140 male. Okay, you know what? I'm coming back for you. Screw that 135. I'm going after the 140. So the cave should be down here. Yep, let's do this. We may be a lot slower, but you know what? It's fine. Eels, piss off! Oh my god. Are these the eels that follow me here? Of course, there's more of you. Oh my... How many of them are you? Jesus. Yeah, we're probably better off using this guy. We could use a Nothosaurus as well as an Archelon, but you know, we'll use the crocodile as like a backup. We got more jellyfish. Let's kill them. We also got Zephactinus down here, which is interesting. There's a drop here. Alright. Is it clear? Let's move down to the drop, see what's in it. Looks like we've got a Meraxes saddle and an Ascendant Parasaur saddle. Okay. Not really worth it. This looks like a passageway. That leads right to the artifact. And that should be the artifact of the Clever. Yep, this is it. That was pretty easy. Alright, now to find our way out of here. Alright, and now on our next agenda, we're going to head back to base, tame that 140 male owl griffin, and then next time we come here, next episode, we will go after the boss. And we are out, finally. Okay, that was quite an adventure. But let's go ahead and get out of here. Let's head to the surface, get the last artifact needed, and we'll have all 3 artifacts needed for the boss. We'll go after the Gamma boss for right now. I'll have an army set up and ready for next episode, and then we'll be good to go. Alright, so let me just unping that. Let's head back to land. Put my regular clothes back on. Alright. So, the next thing on the agenda, tame that 140 male owl griffin if it's still there. It's like with a crowd of Argentavis, and it's right near the base, which is not too far from here. So yeah, we'll do that, and then I'll put the owl griffins on breeding, see if I can get some imprinted ones, and then I will basically set up like 20 Rexes, and we'll do the boss like next episode. So yeah, I will see you guys once we get to the owl griffin. And we're back at base. We're going to drop off Sally. We don't really need you. We're going to pick up Aphrodite. And then I'll probably get some more obsidian, make a another pedestal for this artifact. And then I guess we could do some breeding and look for some Rexes that we can take to the boss. Alright, he's down. Alright, what's in the area? Looks like there is a Dillo, so I'm gonna go ahead and kill you. Alright. Luckily, he landed in a relatively peaceful spot. Let me down the gamma, because it's daytime now. And alright. I will let you guys know when this male is fully tamed. I'll see you guys in a little bit. And there we have it. Male owl griffin has been tamed. So now we've got a boyfriend for Aphrodite. And we'll probably do some breeding right away and get like an imprinted version. So let's head back to base and get our stuff back together. I'm just going to reload my gun real quick so it's already reloaded. We had a pretty good episode today. We went on an underwater cave adventure and got a male owl griffin for our female. So that's perfect. Alright. And we're back at base. So now what we're going to do is we're going to throw these guys in the breeding pen. Aphrodite. Alright, you've got a lot of stuff on you. Let's drop all of that. Put you in my inventory. Alright. We'll probably put you guys next to the Thylas. And I'll probably do some breeding on my spare time. So, Owl Griffin. So here's Aphrodite as like a reference. She had 42 into health, 31 into stamina, oxygen food, no one cares, 37 into weight, 31 into melee, and of course this new male we had. Oh, terrible health. 27 into health, 33 into stamina, oxygen food, no one cares, 40 into weight, 33 into melee. So you had slightly better melee, but terrible health. Alright, well, let's throw them in here, I guess. Let me just check on the Thylas real quick, because we need like a Thyla that's 244. No, wait. We got one that's 244. We got a melee mutation on one of them, so we're looking for a 246. We don't have any 246s. Alright, cool. Fair enough, I guess. Kill them. Drop the feces. There we go. Alright, and... okay, get out the way. Alright. Can I not be stuck? I don't want to be stuck. I'm trying to get somewhere. I'm trying to go places here. Alright, so I think we need 80 obsidians so we can make ourselves a pedestal. Unless I have another pedestal lying around somewhere. Oh, we have just enough obsidian. I found some obsidian. Now we can use that for the artifact pedestal. Yeah, it's just 80 obsidian. That's really all we need. Alright, so that leaves us with 27 obsidian. Boom. There we go. Alright, we got another artifact pedestal. And also, let me show you guys what I've done off camera real quick. I've done something else off camera. I finally got a greenhouse. That's right, we got a working, functioning greenhouse with all the crops you could ever want in here. I made it pretty spacious. We got this Pheomia here for, like, poop gathering, and then we got the dung beetle, of course. Now we have all 3 artifacts needed to fight the Medusa boss. So I'm going to put you right over here. And then we're going to place the artifact here. Boom. Now we have the 4 artifacts. Well, one of them is for Thodes. The other 3 are for Medusa. But yeah, anyway, with that, I think that's going to wrap it up for this episode. If you guys enjoyed it, make sure to leave a like and subscribe for more. It would really help out a ton. Thanks for watching, and I will see you guys next time.